Hey everyone, and welcome! So today we're going to dive into a tool that honestly could completely change how you do research. We're talking about NotebookLM, your own personal AI partner for making sense of, well, just about anything. You know the feeling, ready? You kick off a new project, and suddenly you're just drowning in a sea of PDFs, articles, meeting notes, video links. It's a mess. Trying to find that one crucial fact feels impossible, like you're searching for a needle in a digital haystack. It's total information overload, and it can just stop your creativity dead in its tracks. But what if you had an AI assistant that could read everything for you? But, and this is the critical part, it could only use the documents you gave it. I'm talking no more making stuff up, no more weird AI hallucinations. Just pure, verifiable insights that come straight from your own trusted material. And that is the game-changing idea behind NotebookLM. All right, so let's pull back the curtain and meet the tool that makes this all happen. Let's talk NotebookLM. So what is it, really? Think of NotebookLM as your own private AI. You create a workspace for a project, you upload all your source material, and bam, the AI becomes an instant expert on only that information. It's built from the ground up to help you find connections and insights in just a fraction of the time. So what really makes this thing tick? It all comes down to three big ideas. First up, it's a grounded AI. Every single answer it gives you comes with a citation, a little link that takes you right back to the source. This is huge for building trust and getting rid of those weird AI fabrications. Second, it's multimodal. You're not just stuck with text. You can feed it PDFs, Google Docs, website links, audio files, even YouTube video transcripts. And third, it gives you proactive outputs. This is where it gets really fun. It doesn't just sit there and answer your questions. It actively helps you turn your static files into brand new, useful formats. We'll see that in just a bit. Okay, theory is great, but let's get practical. Let's imagine you're a video creator, and your job is to make a highlight reel from, say, hours and hours of interview footage. We're going to use that as our example to walk through NotebookLM's super simple 5-step workflow. The whole process is actually really straightforward. You create a notebook, you add your sources, you start chatting with them, you save the best ideas, and then you let the AI generate entirely new things for you. Let's break it down. So everything starts by creating a new notebook. For our video project, we'd make one called Highlight Reel. The key thing to remember is that each notebook is its own little world. The AI inside only knows what you put in it, which keeps all your projects nice and focused. Next, you just start feeding the beast. You add all your materials. So for our video project, we'd upload all the interview transcripts, maybe as Google Docs or PDFs. And get this, if the interviews are on YouTube, we could just paste the links, and NotebookLM automatically grabs the transcripts for us. That kind of flexibility is what lets you build a really complete knowledge base. And this, my friends, is where the magic really begins. We can now literally ask our documents questions. Instead of rereading hours of transcripts, we could just type, find all the moments where the speaker talked about overcoming challenges. The AI comes back with a perfect answer, and you see those little numbers next to it? Those are clickable citations. You tap one, and it takes you to the exact spot in the original transcript. I mean, that feature alone is an absolute game changer. So as you're finding these little gold nuggets, you save them as notes. You can write your own thoughts, of course, but the really powerful thing is saving the AI's answers with all those citations still attached. And here's a brilliant little twist. You can then take all your curated notes and turn them back into a source for the AI to analyze. It's like having the AI find even deeper themes within your own best findings. Okay, so you've gathered your sources, you've asked your questions, you've taken your notes. Your notebook is now a true expert on your topic. This is the point where we go from simple questions and answers to true insight generation. So now let's step into what they call the studio. This is the part of the tool that takes your collection of boring, static documents and turns them into powerful, dynamic assets. So you've got this studio panel with these incredible one-click tools. For our video project, we could just click Briefing Doc and instantly get a script outline. Or click Timeline and get a perfectly ordered list of every key event mentioned in all the interviews. It literally turns hours of analysis into a single click. And check this out, the mind map. With one click, NotebookLM scans all of your sources and builds this interactive map of all the key concepts and shows you how they relate to each other. It's like getting a 30,000-foot view of your entire project, helping you spot connections you probably would have missed otherwise. But what if you could just listen to your research? This quote really captures the spirit of this next feature, which is one of my favorites. Okay, this is wild. It's called the Audio Overview. NotebookLM generates a custom mini podcast based entirely on your sources. So instead of reading, you can just listen to two AI hosts discuss and even debate the key findings from your documents. For our video creator, that's like getting a creative review of the interview themes while you're grabbing a coffee. It's a huge boost to efficiency. And it doesn't stop there. You can customize the podcast's length and what it focuses on. There's even an experimental interactive mode where you can literally pause the podcast and ask the AI hosts a follow-up question with your own voice. Plus, it works in over 50 languages, and you can download the whole thing as an MP3 to listen to on the go. So, you've done all this incredible work, you've found all these amazing insights. What's next? Well, you share it, of course. NotebookLM makes it really easy to either collaborate with your team or publish your findings for the world. You basically have two main options here. For our video project, we could privately share the notebook with the director, giving them access to every source transcript and all of our notes, or we could publish the notebook with a public link, which turns our research into this cool, interactive resource where anyone can click around and explore the interviews for themselves. So, what's the bottom line here? When you boil it all down, NotebookLM is fundamentally trustworthy because every single insight is grounded directly in your sources. It is incredibly efficient, automating tasks that used to take hours, if not days, and it's extremely versatile, letting you turn any old collection of files into a living, breathing knowledge base. Look, this is more than just another app. It's really a fundamental shift in how we interact with information. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. How will your work, your research, your learning, how will it all change when your documents can finally talk back to you?